Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We're on Alpha 13 in our town of Cougar's Hope, and boy, I hope the Cougar is going to be able to survive this one. Where is she at right now? We've had some bloodshed. Cougar's right over here, no injuries. And is ready to feed again, but I'm assuming Cougar went after something over here. I can't believe that she could have consumed an entire muffalo, so I don't think it's a muffalo. I'm not seeing any parts. There was a turtle nearby. I wonder if that was the victim. Does it say what blood this is? Blood of squirrel. Well, you look at that. It does tell you. Anyway, where are we at? Right in here, we are starting off this episode with a distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over this entire region. Any person or creature not under a roof, and that is the key part right there, under a roof, will be slowly sickened by the toxic dust settling out of the atmosphere. It will last for anywhere between a few days to over a month. And boy, that can really wreck your plans too. Alright, so what do we do to survive this one? For starters, we need to quickly conclude all outdoor activity, whatever that is. I was looking around the map before we got started to see how much more we had to haul in so we can take advantage of all of the loot from that last battle. And there isn't anything left. I think Michael here has the last part, a silver military helmet. Good find. And Eric is hauling stones, or chunks, and that is it. There is nothing else to haul in. We even have all the food in. So all the food that's harvested. How these the biggest plants here are at 92%, so they're going to want to harvest soon. So we need to stay indoors for days to over a month. How are we going to do that and still function? We have plenty of projects to do. We need to clean the whole compound. We need to cook a whole bunch of meals. We need to, in fact, we only have 2 meals right now. We need to mine all of this out. We need to distribute the beds, the best of these. We've got some normal, superior, excellent. Several superior excellents. All right. We need to mine this out. There's lots to do. We're not going to be able to get out here and do these perimeters right now. So, but there is stuff to do. But still, what needs to be done right now? Now, it's an accumulation thing. They can be out in short little bursts. If they stay out long, it's going to accumulate until it becomes acute. So, they can do short little trips. So, I am thinking, Rabbit, I would love to have you make some meals, but for the first part of this day, where we're at 10 in the morning, let's get you to haul steel. And Nettie, let's get you to chop, to cut some more wood. You work on that one. Michael, you're bringing in the helmet. Let you finish that. Eric, we can do without the stone. How about you take down this tree? You're not a plant cutter. And you aren't a hauler either, are you? Eric. No, you can haul. What was it that you're not? You're not a plant cutter, you're not a grower, you're not a cook, you're not a handler, you're not a warden, you're not a cleaner. Eric says, So, tell you what. Michael, you cut that down. Eric, you haul that in. And Brand, where are you hiding? There you are. You thought you were hauling wood to a stockpile. Hauling wood to a stockpile from where? Oh, you have 6 wood on you. Okay. You leave that wood on you. And come out and chop down another tree. Reserved by, and what is this? Not a plant cutter. Brand, you too? You too. You're almost as picky as Eric is. Okay, so I have just a couple who can do it. In that case, Rabbit, you take this tree down. And Brand, you go grab some steel. We need to get as many supplies indoors as fast as we can. And then we need to get this thing built. And seal all this in. Then we can continue cooking. We can go through the fridge to get indoors. And then we also need to set up a zone telling them where they can or cannot walk. Now, being under a roof was the key. We could quickly pop in a wall that kind of travels up through here and over. And as soon as that roof fills in, we could take that wall down. And essentially have a roof, like a shed roof, sitting out over this area that we could then include in the zone where they're allowed to go. We can include that path and they can walk up to the batteries. So, but we should have so few needs to go into those batteries that we could risk the little trip outdoors and back once. So that's not that big of a priority. What is a priority is closing this up so that this becomes roofed. So that's got to get done. We got to get some more wood indoors. Got to get some more iron indoors. We got plenty of food indoors. We've got close to something around a little over 2,000 in vegetables, and we've got this whole group right here. We've got about 1,200 in meat. So we've got 1,200. What is 5 into that? 120? 1,200. 240. I don't know. I'll go with that. We have a lot of meals potential sitting in there. Math on camera always goes bad. So you guys have your orders. Is that everybody? Nettie does, Rabbit does, Michael does, Eric does, and Brand does. Yes, we've got our orders. You guys go and do all of that. Get those chopped down. Get those few things hauled in. As they get chopped down, we'll haul those in too. We should see everything start to go kind of a yellow with the toxic fallout. Eric made it in that far. That's good enough. I don't think we're going to need the blocks indoors, so we don't need to haul that in. But you could go and grab some more of this steel. So just drop that there. Go get that done. Let's get these 3 done. I don't remember how that's going to affect the plants. It might wipe the plants out. So Rabbit, see, you dropped 32. Michael can grab both groups of wood. So you, sowing area. Now we're going to have to, let's see. How much is over here? Yeah, we have enough. Come over and grab that. Alright, so you've got in as far as here. Stop. You could get some more. You can grab that one. And who did I see here? Rabbit, you're doing that. Eric, you're doing that. Alright. Nettie went in. She is going to build a dining chair. Nope. You are going to build a wall that I haven't laid out yet. So let's rework this real quick. Architect, orders, structure. That's what I want. Wooden wall. Wood. Because I don't want to take the time to tear this down right now. So let's just go from here across. Let's delete this group. And we'll put a door where? Walk through here. We're going to go into there. So naturally, it seems like it should land somewhere in this area. So wooden door right there. So Nettie, I need you quickly, because I think you're one of our fastest constructors. Go do that. We do have wood in stock, but we're going to take up a lot of this wood. That's why I want to replace it with this wood. Michael is already hauling it. Great. And Nettie is going to grab that pile. And is that enough? We'll see. Michael, that's good enough. Come grab this one. And that gets everything indoors. I think I'm starting to see kind of a yellow-green haze coming over the area now. Yeah, there's kind of a fluorescent glow going on now, which means we're going to start seeing No, we aren't seeing accumulation building up in their systems yet. So Nettie's going to grab... No, you're not. You really want to get that built, don't you? Let's finish this project. Alright. Reprioritize. And you guys have gotten all of that. And once that's done, let's see. If I can just get these to here. Bran, you can drop that right there. Come build... No, that's all. So she's got all of this reserved, right? Okay. So, but you can build this. No, that is reserved too. Boy. Now Remy. Well, I'll restrict everybody here in a moment. Let's get this built. And Brand. Let's get you building. I gotta wait for Nettie to get done. There we go. So, hop over here and start building. We are officially done, but still, let's get that done. Alright. What am I missing? Do the crops actually tell us that there's a problem? They do not. Do we officially... Remy, health. Nothing yet. So it must take a little while for it to start building up inside of us. So they have not been harmed yet. Is there anything else that we need to get indoors? I know we need to get this turned off, but I didn't want to sacrifice their time yet. But I think we can do... Oh, there's a little bit more goods. The pistols would have been nice, but 57%, 67%. This stuff is all nastiness. The meals, though... That's important. And that's important. Yeah, this stuff has not been brought in. We've got 30 wood there. What's under you? Steel. Okay, we're going to make one last major haul here. Brand, we don't have to have you do this. This is officially roofed. So Brand, you've got a good run to you. Grab these shells. They do deteriorate, yeah. Grab those shells. Rabbit, you can drop that there. And grab the meals. And Eric, where are you at? Over here. Need you to do what? What is our next highest priority here? The best pistol? You're just a regular steel knife. The 67% is probably the next highest priority out here. The wood, we could bust out a tree near a door somewhere if we absolutely need it. Alright, so Eric, come grab that pistol. There's a good chance, but before this is all done, we're going to have someone come... Oh, silver. Okay, take that back. If I click this, I gotta go all the way back over there anyway. Oh, let's see. I want you to grab the silver instead. Well, I say that and I just got to thinking, that doesn't deteriorate. That can be there afterward. When this is all done, we can go with that silver. The pistol will have lost even more of its worth, its value. Alright, we're going to do that one. Okay, so you guys haul that stuff, and then we're going to call things done as far as you guys being outside. And this is probably going to start a little bit of accumulation of toxic fallout into their systems. So everyone else, let's, while this is paused, build a zone. Let's give it a name. This is Area 1, but can I rename that? Manage areas. Area 1, we'll call, what do we want to call this? We'll call this Indoors. Indoors, okay. So, I wish I could copy and paste these areas, but I'm going to have to do this twice for Remy. So, Indoors, Zone, Expand Allowed Area, click. I had the hardest time finding this. You got to click it to get this menu. Indoors is going to officially be there. I don't know if it's important that the walls be part of it or not be part of it. They can't walk through it anyway, so I'm going to say that's not that big an issue. And officially, this is within a roofed area. So let's continue. I guess I haven't actually told them that who is restricted to that. So I'll go ahead and let them continue what they're up to. Alright, so we're going to do that. What else needs to be indoors? All of this. And I'm going to say all of this is going to be indoors. They can make this walk real quick to get in and out of there. So I guess that includes this area here. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to include that too. Alright, so you guys are doing your job, bringing the stuff in. Let's include that to indoors in case they have to repair that. Are we good now? I think we'll call that good. So with that, Nettie's making a repair. Everybody's back in. She is within indoors, so I can go ahead and set them. So restrict all of our people to indoors. Okay. Now we got to work on Remy. So continue running that area. Expand. We didn't give it a name. We just called it animal area. Let's give it a name. So back over to restrict, manage areas. Animal area 1, we're going to call that indoors as well. And we'll rebuild something similar to that. Oh. Okay. Animal indoors. Alright, close. So, animal indoors. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could just copy and paste. Yeah, we're getting quite the yellow-green look to everything now. But Remy, you need to stay inside of this area. You're going to be allowed into the freezer, so you'll be able to grab meat for something to eat. That'll be fine. You across there. Don't know if that is under a roof or not. Shoot this across, right, like so. There. Okay. Yeah, do that. That stayed, right? Yeah. Alright, so restrict. Animals. There you are. Animals restricted to animal area 1. So with that, let's see how this works. So far everyone is staying in there. So far I don't have anybody listed as idle. We need to go through and rework the jobs real quick, but sorry, we still have Frank to take care of too. Rabbit is making meals. Good. Remy is going to head indoors, so let's look at health. Remy has an initial toxic buildup in. Brand, you do not. All of 3 of you who made that last trip, you're still in good shape. Michael, Nettie, okay. So Remy's got a little bit, and that's going to go away with time as he starts to stay indoors. So he is wandering right now. We've got to wait for this order to get done, unless he wanders in. Looks like he's wandering in. Okay. Alright then. So let's rework some orders. We need to get some cleaning done. Need to get... there's not much in the way of hauling to do. We got some steel right there. boulders are going to be a problem. We could put a temporary boulder area right there, or what I'm calling boulders, chunks. So let's see, zone dumping pile. We'll do something like that for the moment, and grab. Yeah, I think that's the right orders. That one paste into there. This one does not allow the metal chunks, but there shouldn't be any need for it, so that should work fine. Alright, so what do we want to get done? Temperatures, how are we looking? 35 indoors. Why are we warming up? That's interesting. Outdoors, we're at 80 degrees. We're 35 indoors in the refrigerator. This is all sealed. Huh. I don't know. The doors are all closed. That's interesting. It's been holding at 30 to, just perfectly all throughout. Anyway, indoors, we're 70 where we're supposed to be here. This is now considered indoors. Good. Bedrooms, 71. 76 in here because we are not vented. Okay. We are dumping heat out here, but this is no longer part of an air-conditioned area. So we could probably drop a vent in right there. So let's do that, which is why I wanted the iron, or the steel, brought in so that we could do projects indoors as we needed to. So we need to get some mining done. We'll start mining here. We need to actually mine this out. So I've got to give the orders. Right now it's just the planning mode. It's not actually orders to go mine. So we could do something along these lines. Don't have to mine everything yet. Let's mine this group. A pathway up into here, into here. These guys are heading into here because I guess they want to do some hauling. Okay. So we got hauling going on, which is getting them outside more than necessary. So probably time to shut down the hauling orders. Cleaning, it'd be good if we got that done. In fact, if we told them all to, just Brand and Michael get the cleaning done. It'll get done and it'll be over with, and they won't go back and do it again. Research, Eric, did we ever set up another research project? Machining, we did. So he'll be getting back to that. I think he's been stuck on hauling. Yeah, so he'll get back to researching. Rabbit went to bed. Okay. So soon he's going to be, let me click out of this. We have enough meals to get through one day. He's going to be pretty constantly cooking here for a while, and that's good. As the new kitchen gets done, we'll get 2 new stoves going in there, and eventually we'll have two people cooking. But Michael is cleaning up. Brand is probably asleep. Nope, he's out here somewhere. Remy, Brand. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So 1 for clean. Craft is a 2. Maybe he got that order just before I hit this trigger here. See what happens afterward. Because he's got to run outside to drop that off. We don't want to have that one going right now. In fact, it probably would be best to actually turn that off. Where are you going with that? You're not allowed outside, so this is the backup. Ah, I see. Okay. And they are going to do a lot of walk. That's why we're warming up. Well, we're 29 now, but this is the main door now because they can't get out to here. And we can't wall that off because our heat leaves right here. So, yeah, we're just going to have to live with this for a while. Although this could go away. This is going to be an outdoor activity out here later. This could go away, and this could be a new doorway. Yeah, I like that. And we managed to get a couple of horseshoes indoors. That's good. That was a nice coincidence. All right, well, let's tear this one down. Destruct you. So that gets torn down. And that'll be a Nettie job. She's on construction. Mining. Let's get that a little higher priority. In fact, let's just kind of spend some time and rethink the priorities now. Wardening is Brand. So the rabbit can just make meals. And Brand is the better one at it. He's a 6 out of 12 versus a 5 out of 12. Handling. Rabbit is handling, but he's always going to be cooking. That's a shame. Maybe, let's see. Frank, if we ever do recruit you, are you able to handle animals? 5. Let's see. Cycle through our people for 10. Yeah. Rabbit is really good at it. Frank will be the second best. Okay. So maybe Frank will be in charge of handling animals if we ever convince him. In fact, let's look at his social real quick here. Yeah, he's still been listening to Rabbit and Brand talk about how nice the colony is. Okay. Anyway, back to work. Hunting, pretty much off right now. And let's see. Eric, I think, was the main hunter. We were going to pull back on Brand so that he can concentrate on indoor things. So Eric is the one that's going to be hunting, but don't have any real hunting going on. So Eric is going to be... No, he won't be. He'll be researching, so he'll be fine. Okay. So any constructing is going to be Nettie, which there isn't going to be any. So really, we need to get concentrating on the mining, it looks like. Growing is pretty much done. And we'll have to check up on that too to see if the plants are dying. So mining. We know that Michael is really good at mining. Who else? 4 with a little bit of passion. 3. So if we bring these guys up, they'll all get it done before they craft, but they will be tailoring. This is a craft also. That is an art. I think that is an art, and that is Michael. Okay, Michael's starting to mine. Got mining to go down here as well. These are 2s, and that will take a precedent over anything beyond. So crafting, tailoring, and smithing will not be done as long as the mining is up there. So there are 4 miners that should be able to get a lot of our stuff mined out while we're waiting. Alright, I'm going to go with that. And I think we can go ahead and kick the speed up now and just kind of wait for the next major event. There's not much more to do for a while. Rabbit's going to grab a meal. We still have some. And then we have these guys too. For some reason, they like the packaged survival meals the best. They always jump to that if they're available. And yet, seems like they weren't. Let's see here. Joy, add 2. Nutrition 0.9. So if we were to go to the fine meal, joy 4.5. You have more joy and the same nutrition. Huh. And yet they tend to go for the the prepackaged meals first, the survival meals. Okay. Ah, look at this. You can see the toxic fallout. I've never noticed that before. The only time I've ever really dealt with this was watching someone like Quill do it on one of his games, and the quality never comes across to see this kind of detail. Or he never zooms in enough. It's always out here and you don't notice it. Frank is really being stubborn. Now Brand, Warden, Brand is a 1, and yet Rabbit keeps getting the job. Brand's better at it. So what is happening out here? Ready to harvest. I wonder if they go bad after a while. Rabbit's eaten. Well, not quite, but we'll have to... Whoa, what was that? Cargo pod just blasted through. Alright, I'll have to go chase him down here. Jump to location. Oh, silver went in. Okay. So, we will come and grab that later. These guys are out here. What else is going on the map? How is our cougar doing? Minor toxic buildup. All the animals are going to do that. going to be a real shame. We're going to lose our opportunity to hunt here real soon. So, I'm going to slow it down a little bit here, and let's take a look at how things are going. Social, how are we doing? Bran is getting along well with Nettie, Rabbit, and Eric. And -9 with Michael. I think it was worse than that before, which means we're starting to improve. And just nice chats. Okay. What we got left? We've got Eric, who is getting along with everyone but Michael. Oh, I don't know what it is. Okay. Even Nettie, who he had a brawl with at the beginning, is still at least squeaking by with a +5. So Nettie is enjoying the company of Bran, Michael, and Eric, and isn't negative on Rabbit anymore. And then Rabbit is positive with Bran and Eric, and is okay with Nettie, and is almost back to a 0 with Michael. So I think as they spend more time with each other, especially being forced to now, although Michael's going to spend a lot of time, well, he's out here mining with others. That's right, 4 people will be mining. That was interesting. You just had to run out there and run back, huh? Wonder what you were up to there. Oh, he's cleaning rock rubble. Okay, so he's cleaning. So this is going to be... Whoa. Okay, let's read this. A geologist named Nurk... I just remembered I didn't turn off the guns. Named Nurk Perderberg. Perderberg. That's a fun one to say. Calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the murderers of hostility. We haven't dealt with them yet. He begs for safety and offers to join the colony. Biologically, he's 42 years old. That must be an important fact to have. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the pirates on his tail. So, we don't get to look at him before we choose, do we? I don't believe we do. But do we want someone to join our colony? Oh yeah. So, offer safety. Pause. You are Nurk. Nurk is only wearing pants. Let's see, what else do we know about him? Nurk is actually part of our colony now, so let's go through this. He had a childhood from early age of... oh boy. An unhealthy fascination with fire. He would set refuse heaps ablaze and become so entranced by the flames that he would absent-mindedly burn himself. One day while playing with matches, he carelessly burned down his home, with his parents and siblings still inside. Pyromaniac. That's not good. What did that do to him? It gave him -3 social, -2 cooking, +3 artistic, and firefighting is disabled. He doesn't like putting out fires. He's a geologist now. Work with miners and cave diggers, identifying rock types and natural formations. During his years underground, he also gained experience repairing drilling machines and other technical equipment, giving him a +8 with mining and +3 with crafting. Okay, so he's incapable of firefighting. Otherwise, he is a fast walker. Movement speed is +0.20 c per second. Nope, I'm not even going to make a guess on that one. He's a pessimist. So permanent mood effect of -6, and he's too smart. So he's too smart for his own good. He learns everything much faster than everyone, but can be quite eccentric. Alright, so that is our new character. He is wearing muffalo leather cowboy hat. He wants some clothes. Alright, so he's going to rush in. Our guns are already left on, so there's no point in dealing with those now. We still have power. Hopefully bad guys come around this side, because we have not really done anything with this side yet. If they do, they're just going to get pewed. If we have to, we'll be out here to pop them in the head and just risk a little bit of toxic buildup. Alright, he's got a running speed of 4.8. Hey, he's the fastest of our colony now. Fastest so far has been 4.6 something. And behind him will be Normally it's a lot sooner than this. I expect these guys to come blasting out of here any moment now. Hello. There you are. Ah. What does that raid sound remind me of? TV show or something. I like the sound. It's new. Alright. Wow. 5 personal shields. Ooh. With swords. Now, this tells us a little bit about the murderers of hostility. They seem to be melee-based characters. Are these guys, what is that term? We're brawler. And I'm not seeing any brawlers. Let's see, move over. We missed one. So none of them are brawlers. Brawlers means that if you give them a pistol, they will actually get a negative mood. They only want some, hand-to-hand fighting. Alright, so Nurk is on his way in. So, Nurk, I wonder, we should probably give you a name right now. You're already part of us. So let's do that. So we already read who Nurk is. Let's see, Nurk, character. We do want to get back some of our older characters, but I got used to saying Dr. Dwayne, so I'm going to hold off on Dwayne until I've got another doctor coming in. But I have had a recent request of Klaus, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So character, you are now going to be... Did I get that right? A-U-S? Yeah, you're now going to be Klaus. Alright, so enter... Didn't like that. Okay, that's what we need. Alright, so Klaus has joined us. And Klaus is running for his life through the toxic cloud with these guys with personal shields behind them. This is going to be real interesting. Now, we learned last time that you shoot at a personal shield enough and it will break. Didn't learn yet if that was a permanent break or if it just shut it down to reset. Let's see. Group from Pirates of the Murderers of Hostility. They are attacking immediately. Alright. No new information there. So these guys seem to be heading... No, they're just following. Okay. Now, Klaus we need to get restricted. That's right. So restrict. Klaus is here. You are restrict. And anything for those hours. And we need to assign a bedroom. Good. Yeah, that'll work. So you are Klaus. Assign. Light on. Alright, so all the little details in the background are done. But we need to figure out how to deal with these guys. So Klaus is running in this way. I was thinking he would have taken the door otherwise. But if he's going that way, maybe these guys will all follow. I'm only seeing 4. Where's number 5? 5's up there. Go through here. So far, so good. Oh, they're after Klaus. That's why they're going that way. They're not attacking us. They're attacking him, who is indoors grabbing some clothes. He wanted that hat. He spied that hat from off the map, and he wanted that hat. Muffalo leather cowboy hat superior. I would want that hat too. Information. Stylish yet rugged. This hat keeps the sun and rain off, and it gives anyone who wears it an extra bit of charm. It is the most important part of a traditional Western attire. Okay. And we are in a Western world here. Alright, so we have got the turrets beginning. You range, if you guys go to attack this manually, which you will have to, there isn't a ranged weapon in the group. So that reminded me. I just saw his armored vest. I had a note here to send Rabbit out to get that armored vest that was next to the charge weapon, since he's probably going to be out there doing some of the more dangerous work when we go to attack, which actually should be kind of like, right now. So let's do that. And I was wanting to get him equipped with the armor vest, and I see he did it all on his own. All right, he already knows what's going on. Rabbit is our defender. So, Draft Rabbit. I hate to put you outside in this fallout, but I kind of need you right there. You're going to pop these guys as they're going after this. See if we can take down some shields here as fast as possible. Let's see here. Who else? The survival rifle in Eric's hands was very effective. And you have also got an armor vest. Now, do the armor vests help with melee fighting? Blunt. That's, I think, what I want. Only 20% with blunt. Well, sharp. Okay, sharp. Alright, blunt and sharp. But how about ranged? Against... Oh, okay, sharp is bullets. Knife, stabs, and blunt is clubs, rock falls, and explosions. Really? So if you were in a mining collapse, a ceiling collapse, I wonder if that would count as rockfall. Protected from something like that. Anyway, the two vests will protect them from bullets as well as sharp things like knives. All these guys seem to have swords. Plasteel knife. Oh. Long sword. Okay, you got a long sword, you've got a knife. And those things do a lot of damage. So I need them out here as long as possible, but there's a chance they're going to get stabbed, or at least attempted to. So Eric, let's get you, I guess, right here as well. Let's go. Let's manually send you this way, though. Ooh, took him out immediately. Good. At least his shield. So with that, Eric, let's put you right there. You won't go right there, huh? That's odd. Why wouldn't you go right here? I put Rabbit right there. Now I'll put you right there. Well, one thing about that exploding is both of these guys are going to take the damage. Alright, Eric is about to take his shot. I did send Rabbit out there, right? You are on your way. Moving. Okay. Now, can you guys leave even though you're restricted to indoors if you're drafted? I think you can. Okay, that took out the shields. Good, good, good. It injured both of them really well, and it took out power to this guy. Can we reconnect? We can. Good, he's reconnected. Whew! So, redundant power wires. Let's put that on our to-do list. Alright. I got a gnat blowing around my face, and I keep wanting to blow it away. Alright, he's down, but not dead. Not good. Because he's going to go poke this thing, it's going to blow up, and he's going to be dead. Unfortunately. So, you guys are just about to be taken out with a wooden mace. Okay. Darn. I wanted to shoot this guy so he wouldn't take out the turret so we could rescue Darcy. How do we do that? We run you guys up here a little bit. No, we've already been stabbed. Okay. A chunk of spacecraft has fallen and landed nearby. Okay. So what happened to Eric with that? He got a stab, I'm pretty sure. No, he only got a bruise from a mace. He's fine. But these guys are going to hit them, I'm pretty sure, before they get a chance to do anything. So let's go ahead and work them indoors. Actually, if I keep them running, maybe they will not go after another turret. But they're going to get in line and the turrets are going to be shooting at them. So let's get you over here. Rabbit, you stay and get off around because it doesn't take long to shoot the charge rifle. Okay, with that, let's get you over here. Eric, that's not far enough, unfortunately. They're going to get you before then. Alright, both of you guys, let's run up here. And that's that one, and we're about to lose Darcy. Darn it. You guys get up to here. Eric is getting beat up pretty good there. Did you survive? No, you did not. And you are moving. We had two of them over here. Okay. Right now what I'm concerned about is getting Eric back alive. He's getting beat up here. Okay. Rabbit, fire at Eric. Get you in here. What happened to Eric? Eric is down, and he needs to be rescued. Okay. So they're about to come after Rabbit. Let's continue shooting. And he's down. Alright. Rabbit, what can we get you to do? We have this guy here who's about to be taken out, I'm pretty sure. So you are not fleeing, you're just moving. Let's instead have Brand rescue Eric. You're going to head to the hospital bed. Rabbit, can you take him out? Oh, he's down. Okay. We done? I think we're done. So what? We're not going to have enough beds, are we? Let's think about that. Hate to make one of these a quick prison, but I may have no choice. Well, let's set 3 hospital beds in here. So, that one. Medical beds. But 3 prisoners in here. I think we have 4 to deal with, but let's verify that. You are dead. You are dead. No, not a problem. You are Eric. Oh, we killed everybody here. Okay. Over here, we've got Kyle. We have got a dead Darcy. And we've got a dead Quack. Brody, who was a quack. So we have a Kyle, and that is it. Okay, so we don't have as many as I thought. Rabbit, you have been inside the most. Let's get you undrafted back inside, but let's get you to bring in... Let's see, are you not a hauler? You're a hauler. Let's undraft. Rabbit, can you haul? It's forbidden. Do that again. You're not forbidden. One more time. Rabbit, cannot prioritize... Run the game. Now are you forbidden? Equip. Okay, we'll come back for that later. So, Rabbit, I need you inside. Let's keep trying to actually get Rabbit. There you are, and you are moving to get back inside. Okay, let's specifically, health-wise, you're fine. Let's get you... I can no longer tell you what to do. Okay, so you're going to do that. Let's get someone else to go and capture, who has not been as exposed. We've got Nettie out here, and we've got Michael there, about the same timing and distance by the time Michael gets out of bed. So Nettie, you come over here and capture Kyle. And Rabbit is... Actually, Rabbit, you're here. Brand, hold off. You're here already. So Rabbit, rescue Eric. There we go. And Brand, you can go grab... It still says it is forbidden. What am I not understanding here? Forbidden zone. That's what it is. Restrict temporarily. Brand, you are unrestricted. Brand, there you are. Please go and grab. There it is. Eric's rifle. Alright, Rabbit, you're going to rescue Eric, and Nettie... What was that noise? Toxic fallout. Someone just put on a personal shield, didn't they? Anyway, where did Nettie go? There you are. You're going the long way because you're restricted. That's what it is. That restriction really messes things up. Messes up my head. But you are able to go and do that. Brand brought in the weapon. Is there anything else that is uber important? I cannot wait until later. That plastic foil helmet. That's a fun thing. All these are in really good shape. Okay, I want these hauled in. These short little trips aren't going to harm them. So let's do that. You... Strip. Kyle. See, they haven't degraded yet. And even though they're shoddy, this stuff's going to be important later. Let's zoom out. Let's unforbid we got to shut this episode down anyway. Okay, but let me just get these orders done. So I think we've gotten everything unforbidden. I'm going to add to the zone that they're allowed to walk through, expand indoors to include that and that, and there. Now if I set up orders to haul, they will grab all of those things. Don't know what we're going to do with the bodies. I don't think they're going to haul them to a grave. No, there aren't any graves available that are built. So the body's just going to stay out there and rot. But they will get the goods in. Okay. For next time, let's set up a couple of haul jobs. Eric is out. Klaus, congratulations, you are our primary hauler. You've had, you did probably get some toxic buildup though. Let's think about that. Nettie has not been outside much. Michael has not been outside much. Rabbit and Klaus were. Brand was not. You are my haulers for a little while, for next time. All right, with that, can we turn this off? I think so. We survived it. We got another member to our colony. We've got Frank almost recruited. What happened to... Nettie has not got him yet. Nettie's going to go and get Kyle, and when he comes in, we'll see what kind of a prisoner he is and if he's recruitable. All right, then. I think we've got a stopping point. I'm going to call this one done. This has been Noble Rambler. I thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe if you haven't yet so you can get notifications when more of these episodes come up. And hit the like if you would. I'd appreciate it. And I'll catch all of you next time. Bye-bye, folks.